Hello there, my name is Jude Pullen and I'm a creative technologist, and I've been working with the Design and Technology Association exploring exciting new learning contexts for the subject, using approaches that take on board some of the critical feedback from teachers, industry and government about what could help save the subject from disappearing to the curriculum periphery in UK schools in just a matter of a few years. To me, professional design is possibly one of the most exciting and impactful career professions out there. You are paid to fix real problems in novel ways. You get to build, test and refine your ideas, working directly with those using it. Often you're at the cutting edge of materials, manufacturing and technology, whilst also considering the ethics and philosophy of what you create and whether it's sustainable, in the broadest sense of the word. Ironically, in schools, students are often taught about polymaths, but often not how to become one. Educators will often cite Leonardo da Vinci, who designed everything from machines of war to machines of irrigation. The Mona Lisa, of course, is not just a triumph of enigmatic portraiture, but contains the profound mastery of chemistry and application of paints, as well as a deep anatomical understanding of our bodies. I'm fond of saying to young design students that if Da Vinci were alive today, his workshop would certainly have a few 3D printers, some VR headsets, and probably a CRISPR gene sequencer in the corner too. He was curious about everything around him. And yet a cursory look at the D&T exam paper will tell you that our government demands that students can describe what a switch is used for, how to recognise different types of fabric, and if they can identify a pulley or a gear set. All of which are fine, but these attributes really come to life when tasked with building a real thing that solves a real problem. Design is not simply about identifying the pulley, it's about specifying the right combination of solutions to a given problem. In the UK, a D&T student can pass a GCSE qualification with a 50% exam mark, and perhaps only 20% of the NEA mark is occupied with realising the design. Is it any wonder then that an overworked teacher, an over-anxious student, will perhaps bolt for the easy win of cramming for the most theoretical exam? Industry professionals are rightly frustrated and a little bit cynical that supposedly A-grade D&T students might have spent less than a matter of weeks actually doing design and testing and going back to the drawing board and so forth. It seems we struggle to grade creativity, ingenuity and resilience, yet these are the very traits and qualities that industry consistently ranks as vital, not just for its graduates, but their very future of the company itself. Being honest, can you imagine Da Vinci taking on an apprentice who's never built anything more complex than a basic wooden box, a laser-cut decorative clock face, or a tasteful LED desk lamp, all of which are current viable D&T projects today? On a more serious note, it's not hard to imagine that Dyson, Rolls-Royce, Lego, Apple, Pixar or Tesla would also hope to hire hands-on, problem-solving young minds. Yet the statistics from industry show a decline in the subject status that needs to be radically improved. In contrast to D&T, art subjects seem more provocative, more expressive. Engineering seems more ingenious and industrial. Science seems more focused and systematic. So design really is the last refuge of complex, multidisciplinary problem solving. Good design, paradoxically, is never defined by one categorization or subject, and ironically, this is exactly why it's so hard to grade at its very best. Thankfully, industry does not expect a young apprentice or graduate to have matched Sir James Dyson's 5,127 prototypes, but they do expect that they have designed, built, and tested an idea, and indeed retested it again and again, such that version 1.0 becomes version 2.0 after realizing a mechanical design flaw, and that version 2.0 needs reworking because of user feedback, and version 3.0 needs to be more sustainable and repairable, and so on. The design process is truly never done, and it's part of the thrill of being a designer, the pursuit of better with less. Through working with the Design and Technology Association, we have selected 3 learning outcomes or case studies for unlearning a fear of failure, a deceptively simple and fun challenge to shake away the fear. The second is breaking the catch-22 of gaining user experience and helping students find their first design client. And the third is an empathetic design process. In other words, designing for someone significantly different to yourself. We hope these 3 learning contexts are the first of many more, and we really value your feedback on what makes these fun for students, pleasurable for teachers to teach, respected by parents, of course, and certainly admired by industry and government alike, there's a subject that contributes to society, both economically and ethically. Thank you so much for listening. We look forward to hearing your comments. Bye.